And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound today, what do we need to know here?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That clips the corner. Next offering is downstairs.
Okay.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Betts entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Shohei Ohtani stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a ground ball. Altuve tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Back now at Progressive Field. And towing the slab, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To third. Throw on to Freeman. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup, and we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Carlos Correa.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Out towards right center field. Pages makes the grab, 2 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Altuve with a homer in his last game. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Man at first. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. No score. Top of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Means back to work. Fouled off left side. Foul ball there. Inside. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 gone here. Michael Conforto will climb in.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that's in there at the knees.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And a foul ball. No score here in the second. Outside. And that skips in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Leaping, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 1-0.
Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead Batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Line drive. Fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Runner on at first with one gone. Kike Hernandez steps to the plate. Runner takes off. Fouled off down the right side. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitchers umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, bro. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Caratini over at first with one away. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Man at first, one away. And that one is inside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 1 out. Chris Taylor now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Right through there for a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Line drive, base hit. Caratini around third. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Walked his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The Dodgers threatening. Gets under and pops it up. Altuve makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he beats it. He's safe.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here comes Manny Machado. Here goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw to second and save. Ramirez at second with nobody out. And Manny gets a piece. Swings through that.
1-2.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And ball 1. Correa launched a homer in his most recent game. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And now it's Christian Walker. First pitch misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The wide to kick the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hard hit left side. Correa over to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Ohtani at the plate now. He has good memories playing games here at Progressive Field.
The first multi-home run game of his career happened right here in Cleveland. He was hitting everything Mike Clevenger threw his way. Shohei was electric in that one.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressive. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A laser to left. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
2 outs, nobody on. And now, Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Conforto goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Clayton Kershaw, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And a big swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Edwards batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Now, Victor Caratini. Fought off foul. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Oh, 0-2 now. Breaking ball that kicks away off his mitt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Caratini on at first. Nobody out. And misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Next. Altuve settles under it. And there's one away. Here comes Chris Taylor. Struck out swinging his first time. This one in the air right field. Rooker has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And now Andy Pajes doubled his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Popped up. Altuve on the move. Makes the catch. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. And that's in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Where'd that last pitch miss? Kershaw fires. In the air, right field. Pajes pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rooker stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's even up. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland.
That's a ball.
Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Caratini makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Up the middle, a sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Means back to work. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep, and a strike in there. Next pitch is outside.
Okay.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
What a stop. Off balance feed, there's one to Walker, and that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Upstairs. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Manny Machado. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Trevor Stephan appears to be getting loose. Bonda also getting ready. On the ground to third. Hernandez gets it to first. Machado out on the play. Here's Carlos Correa. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Pajes hauls it in for the out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Christian Walker. Swing and a foul straight back. That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. And that is the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, A.J. Puck.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Jacob Junis, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Holton, the lefty, warming up as well.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one clips the corner. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fastball is outside. And it remains 2-2. Right side, and that's just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. And here is Michael Conforto. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. Get out of town. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-zip. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Victor Caratini. He's 2 for 2. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Caratini, 31 years old. Last 10 games. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground right side. Altuve handles it. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1 to Taylor. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Kershaw deals. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Xavier Edwards. That one in there across the letters. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Ground ball left side. Hernandez over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they make back now at Progressive Field, top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 87, Tyler Holton.
He swings and fouls one off. And the lefty with the 0-1. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rooker. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. And here's Freddie Freeman. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped on the ground to second. And Freeman is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Third out. And that ends. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And that is out of play. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
And now Brent Rooker. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Yeah.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Altuve gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a
1
great
strike.
feel for his breaking ball today.
That one down the line, and foul ball. The Dodgers leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Manny Machado up to the plate. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Hernandez drop step, going back and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kershaw will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Blake Trinan gets the ball now.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Correa in the box again, takes a strike. The other way, fair ball. So in now for Cleveland, Christian Walker. Substitution being made at first. Pitch running for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw safe. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside low. Now 1 and 2. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Connor Wong, a critical at bat in this game for him. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Next offering misses down and away. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Bazzana at third. Walker on at first with 2 down. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. This homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. So coming into the game now on defense, Travis Bazzana. He's in at shortstop. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Holton back to work. There's a strike. And a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hernandez batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
In there at the knees. Strike
No
one.
ball. 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out and a runner at second. Now 2 out. Victor Caratini steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Jacob Junis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a strike on the outside corner. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Caratini, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, called strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Rooker puts it away, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Stephan. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 40, Trevor Stephan.
Edwards in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Anthony Banda preparing to come on if needed. Scott getting cranked up as well. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
strike one. The Guardians
One strike.
down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was
One
sitting
ball,
on a
two
fastball
strikes.
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike, and it's safe. It's a stolen base.
One and one.
This one in the dirt. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-3. Brent Rooker digs in for the Guardians. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Adolis Garcia. Runner on first with 1 down for him. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Altuve, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Anthony Banda.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and
One
takes a
strike.
look at a called strike. On the ground to third. There's Hernandez handling the chance. They take the force out. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. So remaining in the game defensively, Adolis Garcia. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Here comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Not even close there. 1-0. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Jeremiah Estrada, the young right-hander, up and throwing. In there at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That
2-2.
misses. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Up the middle, Bazana Whips it to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
So, man aboard. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That clips a corner. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a foul out of play. Just
no,
missed.
1 and 2.
That's off the mark. 2 and 2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Walker makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next to the dish is Freddie. Foul ball. And it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. Manager out of the dugout now. So they turn things over to the righty, Jeremiah Estrada.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
On the ground left side, 6. It's in and out of his glove, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the 9th. And another ball. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Just missed. Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Hit on the ground to short. Bazzana. They get the force, and that is that. And the Dodgers leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Machado in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Travis Bazzana in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Guardians trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Next offering upstairs. That one is upstairs.
2 strike.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Christian Walker digs in for the Guardians. Scott, a 6-foot lefty, 235 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Wong takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Bazzana at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch, not close, up high. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. One strike away. Ripped on a line. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers add another to their winning streak.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
6-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and